Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to hack the boss Abyss in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. If you haven't already, I recommend going back and viewing the very first video that I did on this, that is to say the basics of how to hack bosses in the first place. As with the majority of those videos, I have the exact same stuff open when I'm hacking. I have the application I want to hack open, I have Art Money, a hacking program open, and the process that I want to hack selected. And in this case, I also have the character values written down. More often than not, I don't need to do this, but for this game, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you need to have these, you need to know these, because you cannot regularly hack the characters otherwise. In most games, what you can do is you can just go from left to right, increasing the character value integer by 1 each time, and you'll easily find the character address. It's not that difficult. That is to say, the order is the order that the character values increase. So the far left character on the character selection screen will be of value 00, and the last one would be, for instance, 07, so it keeps going up in integers. This is not the case actually for a lot of Capcom games, and surprisingly enough, for a lot of very popular franchises, they don't follow this simple process. Why? I have absolutely no clue. It's horrible to have to deal with, but luckily, the kind folks at GameHacking.org actually listed all the character values for this game itself, so I didn't have to do too much in order to hack them. Thank goodness. If you ever have a problem where you don't know what the character values are, I highly recommend going to GameHacking.org and checking out one of the ports of an arcade game you're trying to hack, or the port itself, as they'll usually have a list of the character values itself for one of the GameShark codes. Indeed, this is basically what a GameShark does. It forces the game to run a particular value in the same way that we're doing when we hack. The actual hacking process for this itself, when you know the character values, is incredibly simple. But if you don't know these values, you'd never realize it otherwise. Now, if we start here, highlight the character in question, of course, then search for the value associated with them, assuming this actually wants to work for once. For goodness sake. There we go, for the value associated with him. Then go to the next character, of course, which is Guile in this case. Search for 2. Then search for wherever Morrigan is. Search for 3. Then Anakaris. Search for 4. Cyclops. Search for 5. Okay, that is not narrowing it down that much. Yeah, this is why you need a lot of character values for this one. I don't know what it is about the coding, it just doesn't want to work properly. Go to Wolverine, standard Wolverine, wherever he is. Okay, that's not going to work. There we go. If you run out of time when you're playing in arcade mode where you can't pause it like you can in MAME, just go to the test menu and then go back to the regular character selection menu and you'll be able to do it again. You'll need to do that for any game which is done like that. For instance, Taito Type X games, you'll need to do the exact same thing. The emulator I'm actually running now is Naomi. It's Dull DC Naomi R. It's a fantastic program. Unlike Demule, which is god-awful, it's horribly unoptimized. This game is actually optimized for Naomi Play, and it's actually usable. And also, unlike something like Macaron, which is absolute crap, I might add, it doesn't try to give you a virus when you download it. It's a shame, too, because this is a really good program, but unfortunately, they seem to have just given up on developing it quite a few years back. And it's a shame, because it is actually very good, but unfortunately, sometimes that's just life. Right, back to hacking. I don't know, what went wrong there? Right, okay, let's try that again. Guile, Morrigan, 3, Strider, 5, Wolverine, 7. Okay, that's good. Now go back to Guile, over here. I guess those are all the value. Okay. go to Rogue. Okay, that's all the character value. Alright. So then go to 24, 24, 24. Freeze that in place, as you always do. Select Rogue. And yep, there we go. There we go. That is Abyss. And that's all you need to do, simple as that, when you actually know what you're doing, as is pretty typical in most of these games. As long as you have the values, not very difficult to do. Just hack the values on the character selection screen itself, and it's really quite easy. And yeah, not too bad at all. This was a request for the user El Retro Gamer, so I hope that helped him out. I hope that helped out anybody else who wants to hack this character. Thanks very much for watching.